A trip to Kentucky is not complete if you do not come back with a bourbon haul. So, in this video, I will show you all of the bottles and coffee that we picked up while we were in Kentucky during Black Bourbon Run 5. So, let's dive in.
Okay. We have a lot of people, predominantly African American Black people, who are coming from out of state. Everyone's all over California, New York, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, all over. Come here for a week, and we hit all the places in Kentucky. So we've been doing it for 5 days. As you can tell, I lost my voice.
Y'all are insane.
And so it feels like we're always on the run. That's what we did, Black Bourbon Run. We're always on the run.
I love that.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Make sure you all follow Paul, Black Bourbon Maverick, on Instagram so you do not miss your chance to attend Black Bourbon Run next year. I'm telling you, you will walk away feeling like you had a VIP experience, every individual. So check him out. Now, let's get into the bottles. I was able to pick up the E.H. Taylor small batch from the Buffalo Trace Distillery. When we visited, they had the special reserve. I didn't need that bottle because we already have one and a backup, so I left it there. But the next day, they had this bottle. So shout out to Kimmy Douglas, who picked this up for me while I was not in that area for that bottle. But she still acquired it for me, so thank you for that. While also there, we visited Michters Shively location. This isn't of the location that everyone visits, so it was definitely awesome. We was able to get the Michters straight rye that you can pretty much find on your shelves in your area, and the master distiller signed it as well, Dan McKee. Check that out. How cool is that? And we were also able to get the bourbon as well. So we got the rye and the bourbon signed by Dan McKee. And I did an extra trip to the distillery just to see if they would have any bottles. And I was able to pick up the Shinks 2024 release. And the bottle that I really wanted to get while I was in Kentucky, I was able to get the 2024 Toasted Barrel Finish bourbon. And of course, I do not drink, but I love coffee. So while there, I had to get the Michters Sour Mash Coffee as well. Had to walk away with some coffee beans. Had to replenish. We didn't visit Jim Beam to do a distillery tour or an event, but because we was in Bardstown and in the area, we decided to make a stop to see what they had in the distillery for purchase. I was able to walk away with the Little Book Infinite as well. Shout out to Damon, VA Bourbon Hunter, for picking this one up for me because I didn't go to Beam that day, but he was able to acquire this for me, so shout out to Damon. But the next day, I did go to Beam because I wanted to pick up the OGD 16 year. I know there has been a lot of controversy, if that's the word to use, and some people may think they wish it was a higher proof. They don't agree with the actual price, but I picked this up after Chris tried it at a bottle share, and he went back to it again at the bottle share and he enjoyed it. So for me, it's worth the purchase. So be on the lookout for a review pretty soon on this one as well. We also had the opportunity to visit Old Louisville and do a bottle your own there as well. So we was able to walk away with this is just a bag. We was able to walk away with the bottle your own, and Chris actually chose this one to get bottled. So this is the 110 proof, single barrel, aged 11 years, and BBR 5 sticker on it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's there, right here. And we actually picked up 2. So he wanted the same barrel. It was that good, so. And I also have to shout out Amin because he also provided me with the batch 2 of the straight rye. And also the 7-year wheated mash bill, Old Louisville. So shout out to Amin for giving me these bottles. Be on the lookout for in the video and some dope pictures that I have to take. The rye comes in at 118 proof and the bourbon comes in at 117 proof, just if you're curious. During Black Bourbon Run 5, we also had the opportunity to travel outside of Louisville to Indiana to visit Starlight Distillery. And let me tell you, some amazing pours were shared in the Rick House. And Chris was actually able to walk away with the single barrel bourbon whiskey, aged 7 years, 117 proof, and he actually bottled this one himself. And I also picked up the 375 ml of the bourbon whiskey finished in honey barrels. This is aged 4.5 years and 114.6 proof. So we also picked up this one as well. And of course, I saw coffee, so I had to get coffee. So walked away with some coffee beans as well, barrel aged. Now, one dinner that I have to mention is the rare character dinner, well, lunch, rare character lunch at Mr. Tubbs in Bardstown with Pablo himself. They had a kilo of caviar, quill, and some epic sliders and some amazing dessert. Man, chef's kiss. But while there, we were able to get the first look at the travel bag by Liquid Ministry. Each participant was able to get one of these, and it comes with the tag, the BBR5 logo right here. Check that out. It comes with the little lanyard if you want to hook it on to your carrying case, and inside of it is a slot for sample bottles as well, 4 on each side. And everyone walked away with a 15-year Brook Hill sample in the Liquid Ministry bottle, customized with the rare character logo. And they also had the BBR5 Liquid Ministry sample bottles. These are actually the only sample bottles that I use, so these are top notch. If you're not using these, check them out, Liquid Ministry. While also at the rare character lunch, each person was able to walk away with a rare character bottle. This is the 5 Families and signed by Pablo himself. This one is the Rio Barrel 348, proof 114.14, aged 8 years and 2 months. And we also have the rare character Raleigh's Wines of the World, Rio 339, 113.2 proof, aged 8 years. Can you see that? There it goes. So 2 rare character bottles included, and a dope bag. I wish I had the bag here, but I don't, but I'll put a picture up in the video when I do edit. That was a top-notch lunch. We walked away with rare character bottles, Liquid Ministry travel bag, a sample of the Brook Hill 15, and at that dinner, well, lunch, at that lunch, they was able to try the rare character limited release batch 2. They had the 8 Summers barrel proof Fortuna. They had the Brook Hill 15, and they had the BBR pick from last year of the rare character single malt. Man, epic. I was able to somehow manage to get 1 slot into the Maker's Mark Cellar Age. So Chris was able to visit Maker's Mark and pick up the Maker Mark 2024 Cellar Age release. During the tour, he said that they was able to try the 2023 and the 2024 side by side. I think the 2024 got a slight edge. And if you're not familiar, this is a special blend of aged barrels, 15% whiskey, aged 12 years, 85% whiskey, aged 13 years. Coming in at 119.3 proof. And before I had to leave, I had to pick up some Quill's coffee as well because I love coffee. That's probably my vice, coffee. Now, one more bottle I want to show you. It's not included in the bourbon haul from Kentucky, but I purchased it around the same time, and I had to do an honorable mention, which is the Rare Character charity bottle for breast cancer by Beverage King. I had to include this bottle because it's October, breast cancer awareness, and breast cancer awareness is something that I always try to advocate for because of my mom. Unfortunately, she passed away at the tender age of 49 with stage 4 breast cancer. So I always like to support and bring awareness to breast cancer. As you can see, I'm wearing the shirt, Glow Strong, her name was Glow, with the pink ribbon in honor of her. So I am so excited to be able to have this bottle here and look forward for a review. This is a TKO 024 barrel number, 132.86 proof, 8 year, 8 months, straight rye whiskey. Rare Character Clubhouse. It's not doing Black Bourbon Run 5, but I could not mention this bottle with it being October and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, cheers. I'm looking around, and I think I covered my bases for everything that we picked up while we was in Kentucky. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. As always, it's free. So just go ahead and subscribe if you like this video. In the comments, let me know what is the first bottle I should crack open for Chris to do a review. Cheers.